All right, what's up, guys? Today we're working, not on the benzo, on my truck again, oil pressure sending unit. So I'm driving down the street and my oil pressure gauge is going about halfway. It goes up a little bit, goes back down, goes up, goes down. It went almost completely flat. And I was like, I don't know if that's the oil pressure sending unit or something worse. No, it's probably the oil pressure sending unit. I've seen it before, but we're working on this. I don't think it's gonna be very hard. It's really just a part you take off and put back on. The only issue is just accessing the part. Let me show you what it looks like right now. Or accessing the part. This is what it looks like. Let's get a good thumbnail. All right, maybe I'll overdo this thumbnail thing. Anyways, that's what it's gonna look like. Make sure your prongs on that one match your new one. You're gonna see it's not threaded in all the way. Let's see. Yeah, so thread tape about halfway up it. It's already put on here, but you'll notice on the unit that's already on your vehicle that it's not threaded in all the way. So make sure you don't thread this in all the way. Maybe about half, maybe 3/8 to half of the way up the thread. You'll see it right now. Anyways, let's get started. So this is gonna fucking suck. It's like 100 degrees outside. I did get a step ladder just in case I need it, but we're gonna have to remove this, remove that, and I'm not sure. I don't even think you can see it from here. Fuck, I know it's back there behind the distributor somewhere. Anyways, first thing I'm gonna do is remove this. Okay, so I got you in for a little bit better view. Like I said, this is gonna suck. First thing you wanna do, it's not really a hard job. It's just accessing it, and man, it's just fucking hot as shit right now. Ooh, look how clean that air filter is. Cause I just changed it. Whatever side pops off first, the side that's coming. So I'm not 100% sure, but we might have to take the cap off this distributor. Oh, I can actually see it from right here. They bring you in a little closer. It's actually right back there. It's really hard to see. I think the only thing I'm gonna have to take off is that coil wire. This one right here. But we'll find out. By the way, if you work on cars, I 100% recommend filming all these videos because all this shit gets views. Let's see if I can get to it. Which is this? It's dusty as fuck back here. Dusty as a motherfucker. God damn, this fucking thing is dirty. So there are a couple connectors. Let me bring you in a little closer so you get a better view. So the only thing I've taken off so far is this plug right here. And I don't even think I should take off that side. I think I should take off this side. Better access. Let's see if we can see it now. Kind of hard to view. It's actually that right there, where the tip of my finger is. See it? It's kind of hidden back there a little bit. It's that right there. But we literally just need to get a pair of pliers on that and take it off. So what I'm gonna do is take this off, take off this little connector, see if I can access it from there. I'll be right back. So I can't remember if I said this yet, but this was actually right here. I ended up removing that. And there is, this actually the connection on the back of that sensor. So remove that, because if you start trying to twist it, it's literally just gonna start twisting that. So make sure you remove that also before you remove the sensor. Okay, so how I ended up getting to that sensor is I just used channel locks, stuck it in there, got it on an angle, and then turned it out. And now it's loose. I'm about to remove it. All right, so this is actually the sensor removed, and I just took it off of this brass fitting. I don't know if it's brass or aluminum or what it is, but I took it off of that fitting off the other side. As you can see, it's not threaded in very far. So just make sure you don't thread it in all the way. This one looks like it's 1, 2, 2.5 threads. Seems like a very little amount, but that's how I'm gonna install the next one. And then I'm gonna plug it back in and see and go from there. By the way, anybody saying to remove the distributor cap and all that stuff, maybe they got fucking giant hands. But look at this shit. That sensor's already on there. That's actually it right there. I just need to tighten it now. But it literally took me maybe 10 minutes to get that on. So I just got everything back together. Just to recap, the only thing I had to remove was this plug that goes to the solenoid, this spark plug wire, this connector, and then the connector on the pressure switch itself. There's the old pressure switch, that connector, and it's back up and going. Easy peasy. Now I just need to put the air filter back on and take it for a drive. All right, something else I forgot to mention. Some videos do mention take off the positive cable, and I do think you should disconnect the battery if you're a pussy. But if you're not, just go ahead and work on it. So like I said earlier, I was driving it, and my oil pressure gauge, this motherfucker, like it went up, and then it went all the way down, then up, and then down. It was just all wonky. Let's see if this fixes it. We in there, baby. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Look at these hands, these fucking man hands. Look. Mine look like this, so my girlfriend's can look like. I'm just kidding. I'm just too cheap to pay people. Anyways, I'm out.